Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Do So Knits YouTube channel. My name is Kristen and I am a knitter living in Germany. This is my channel where I talk to you guys about my knitting and yarn that I buy and use. So today's video is my October 2020 stash in and stash out video. So in this video I'm going to talk to you guys about the projects that I've finished and then the new yarn that I've acquired and I'm excited to start using. So I'm just going to go through and show some of my yarn that I've got with all of you. If you guys do not like yarn enhancement or stash videos, then feel free to skip ahead and I'll see you guys on the next one, because this video is all about yarn that I've got. So I have no hard feelings if you want to move on to another video. So first, what I'm going to start with are the things that I've finished and the yarn that I used. So the first thing that I finished this month is my Painting Bricks shawl. This was on my needles for quite a long time, but I have finally finished. So this used 7 different skeins of Cascade Heritage 220 in multiple different colors. So that is the first thing that I finished, and if you'd like to hear more about me talking to this, I'll try to link some of the podcasts where I talk about it in one of the cards up above. So that's the first thing that I finished this month. I love that I finished this because it's been really nice as the weather has cooled down, and it's just been nice to wrap up and snuggle in, and it's really soft. So that is the first thing that I finished. And then the second thing that I finished, I talked about in my last podcast episode. These are my Dark and Deep Socks by Huga Canyon. And so these used a skein of yarn plus some leftover scraps from another project that I did. So I'll give you a nice little close-up. So these are just a simple ribbed sock pattern, but they have this nice little leaf motif on them, which makes it, gives you a little bit of interest, but then lets you zoom through all of your knitting. But I'm calling these my Oktoberfest socks because I feel like the colors are very Oktoberfest inspired, and they are for my husband Shane. So that's it. Those are all the things I've finished this month. We have a lot of things in the works. I have my sweater, which I'm on the bottom ribbing of, and so hopefully to get that off in November, along with some fingerless mitts that I hope to get off, along with my Stephen West shawl. Hopefully I can get that off next month as well. So those are all the things I've finished, and now we can move on to the yarn that I acquired this month. I have quite a variety of things to show you. So the first thing, I don't know if I'm going to go by the order that I wrote things down or just how I'm going to grab things because it's kind of a hot mess. We'll go in order. So the first yarn that I got this month is yarn from my Yarnable box. It was from the October 2020 box, and I will link right above if you'd like to see the unboxing video. But this is the first skein. So this is Yarnable 2020. The colorway is Yarnable from the October 2020 box, and the colorway is Séance. I love this yarn. It's so soft and squishy. So it is an 85% superwash merino and then 15% nylon, and it's got reds and greens and purples and grays, and I absolutely love this yarn. I absolutely love this yarn. I talk about it all in my October Yarnable unboxing. So that is the first skein that I got this month. Okay. The next thing I got is a couple of skeins from Stranded Dyeworks. So Stranded Dyeworks is a yarn company put on by Amy Florence, and she is in the UK. And so this month I was able to snag a few things from her store. I tried multiple times to get her Christmas colorway this year. Her Christmas colorway is Zooming Home for Christmas. Yes. But So she had a couple weeks where I tried to get it and they sold out before I could even finish checking out. I tried third week in a row and I was finally able to get the Christmas colorway. So I was able to get a couple of different skeins. The first one I got is her Christmas colorway for this year. I was able to get the sock set. So after 3 weeks of trying, I was finally able to grab Christmas, or Zooming Home for Christmas. It has gorgeous yellows and greens and reds and purples, and I got a contrasting mini skein so I can do my heels, toes, and cuffs in that color, and then I can have my Christmas socks. I really want to cast on some Christmas socks, so this might get caked up very, very shortly so that I can start on a pair of those. The other skein I was able to grab from her is it's actually called Christmas is Canceled, because she had a little bit of issues when trying to dye the Christmas colorway. Something with her citric acid. It's just not a colorway that is repeating very well. So she had some skeins of Christmas is Canceled, and I was able to get a DK skein, and it's on a merino yak silk. It's 60% superwash merino, 20% silk, and 20% yak. And I love how yak makes things kind of brown and dusty, and I love this. So I think with this, I really want to make another antler tour cat for myself, because I feel like it'll just be a perfect hat. So I think that is my plan for that one. And so you can see between the two kind of how different they are, but I love both of them. I think they're lovely and gorgeous, and I'm so excited to start both of these. So those are two skeins from Stranded Dyeworks. Next, I got some yarn from Chromatic Yarns, which is by the Corner of Craft, which was Hannah, and she's also in the UK. She had some sock sets on one of her updates, and I could not resist. I'm all about some sock sets right now, so I got a couple of different sock sets from her, and then a full skein as well. So let's start with the sock sets first. So I think I got every sock set that she was offering because I love them so much. They're a good price. So you get a 50-gram skein and then a contrasting mini. And so this one is Halloween. And it's got like neon pops, and it's got this bright fluorescent green. So this is Halloween, and this is 75% Blueface Lesta and 25% nylon, and you get a 50-gram skein and then a 20-gram mini skein. So that is the first one. I then also got Krampus for some more Christmas socks. So it's this gray with red and green speckles, and then a contrasting mini skein of red. So I think these will be really fun. These might be for Shane, they might be for myself. I think these would be a fun pair of socks for him. And then the final sock set I got is Abominable Gingerbread Man, and I love these colors. Again, it's like neons, and it's white with brown and neon, and then a really fun contrasting mini. The mini, this just reminds me of like if he had like gumdrop eyes. That's what that makes me think of. But I love these neon pops. I feel like they are incredibly done. There we go. So that is that one. And then the full skein of yarn that I was able to snag from her is her BFL 4-ply. It's 100% superwash Blueface Lesta, and it was called Do You Spice. And I got all the autumn feels from this. pumpkin spice latte, chai lattes, just ooh. I am so excited for this. So it's a nice creamy base with orange and browns and lovely speckles throughout the entire skein. So I have no idea what I'm going to make with this, but I thought it was such a perfect fall inspired color, and it's neutral enough that I can pretty much throw it with any other fall colors. I'm really excited for that. So that is all the yarn that I got from Chromatic yarns. So I got 3 sock sets from her and then 1 full skein. Then the next thing that came in the mail was a mystery box from a Homespun house. I ordered this in September because she was doing a Christmas or Halloween at Hogwarts mystery box. And so I ordered a box for myself and I ordered a box for Courtney because she loves Halloween. And then this is what arrived. So this is called Halloween at Hogwarts, and it's purples and greens and dark purple, and it's just dark and moody and lovely. So I really love this. It is a 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. I really like a Homespun house's colors, and I really like her yarn, and her custom logo for Harry Potter is so sweet. So that is that. In the club you also get you can choose to get a stitch marker or not, and so the stitch marker comes from Simply Serving, and mine's actually downstairs, but it was a little chocolate frog and he was super cute. I'll see if I can add a picture on the screen up top. And so that's another mystery box that you could get, and I think she has another one for Christmas called Christmas at Hogwarts. So if you're interested in that, you can check out her website. So I really love this. I think this will go really well with, if I wanted to pair it with my Yarnable color. Let me see. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. They're different, but similar. I don't know. I'm loving like the moody dark purples right now. So I'm really excited about both of these. So that is what I got from a Homespun house. And then this was a long time coming. I ordered these a month or 2 ago. I ordered some self-striping yarn from Nomadic yarn. So if you don't know who Nomadic yarns is, she is a self-striping yarn dyer. And so you have to order, and then she has to dye them, and then it takes a little bit of time. So it's not ready to ship. She dyes it when you order it. So it took a little bit of time, but I got 2 skeins from her. So this is Nomadic yarns. Both of them are her yak sock base. So it's 75% superwash merino, 20% yak, and 10% nylon. And so I got a skein for myself and a skein for Shane. And so this color is called Yule Float 2, which is inspired by the movie It. And I just thought these would be so much fun for Shane, because we always like to say, you'll float too, you'll float too, you'll float too. So it's got yellows and oranges and pinks and gray, and I love this. I think it's going to be so lovely, and self-striping socks are a lot of fun because you can just knit until you get to the next color and you just want to keep going. And I think these will be really fun for some vanilla plain sock knitting. And then my skein that I got for myself is also the yak sock base. It is called Christmas Past. You can't tell I was very much in a Christmas mood, but it's this another dark purpley purple with light mauvey pink and green, and I am in so much love with this, and I cannot wait to start these Christmas socks as well. I think my rest of the sock knitting for the year is going to be Christmas socks. Between my Stranded Dyeworks and my Chromatic yarns, and this I just want to make all the Christmas socks, and I'm so excited. But I like that none of them are like traditional red, green, super Christmassy. I can wear them all year long, and I'm so excited. So those are my 2 self-striping skeins from Nomadic yarns, and then here's her logo. So those are those. All right, I promise we're kind of coming to the end. We have a little bit more. So the next thing I got is, it looks like a lot, but it's not that bad. Knitpicks was having a sale on their Wool of the Andes. They had like, you can buy a bundle, and it was super inexpensive. It was such a good deal. And so what I grabbed was a giant pack and a half actually, of Knitpicks Wool of the Andes worsted, and it's the non-superwash, but it's a heathered gray color. So I have 15 skeins of this. Courtney and I actually, we ordered 3 and we split it because I want to make the Spice or Spark cardigan by Andrea Mowry. I haven't decided which one I want to make yet because I like the shape of the men's version, because I don't like the tie on the women's, but I like the color work on the women's. So I'm going to see if I can splice those 2 together. So I bought these as the main background color. And then Knitpicks has this yarn called Chroma Twist worsted. And it's like this faux marled kind of, and it kind of matches Spin Cycle in the way it marls. So I ordered 2 skeins for the contrasting color for that sweater, and I got the colorway Sedona. So I'm going to show you these 2 skeins, and I will show you them. They look very, very different. I don't know how I feel about them, because in the photo you don't get, the sample photo doesn't have this yellow and orange. It looks like this, the purples and reds and the dark tones that are kind of featuring throughout this video. So I don't know how I feel about this skein quite yet. And even on the inside, it's mostly this orange and yellow. There's a little bit of the purple with yellow, but even then we have this selection of like the red, and which is more so what I wanted. So I'm not quite sure how I feel. I don't know if I want to order another skein and hope it looks more like this, or just go with it and it'll look fine. I don't know. I think I might have to just do a little swatch and like do both of them and see how I feel. I did email Knitpicks customer support to see if they will answer. I haven't heard anything back yet, so we'll see. The crazy thing is they're both the same dye lot. I'm just a little sad that none of this yellow or orange was even in the sample photo, so I didn't even know that that was a possibility of the color to get. This is exactly what I want. I want 2 skeins of this. So you'll see, I'm still deciding. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if it's going to look fine. I really want a dark and moody cardigan, so we will see. I'm unsure, but those are the yarns that I got from Knitpicks this month. I am really excited about the Wool of the Andes. I've used it before in a shawl for my stepsister, and so I know I really like that yarn, and it was such a good deal. So inexpensive for a whole cardigan. So very excited about that. Unsure about the Chroma Twist. It's really lovely and soft, and I love how it feels. I just, this color is the one that I'm like, I don't know. It's not the color I want. But I don't know if I want to risk ordering another skein and it look like this versus this. So that's where I'm at. We shall see. we are down to the last two places I ordered yarn from. So the first one is my Knitcrate for October. I got my sock box this month and I got the neutral colorway. And so this is the color Daphne. It is a 75% merino, 15% nylon, and 10% cashmere yarn. It's just a nice, simple green fingering weight skein of yarn. I thought it would just be really nice for an easy pair of socks, and the cashmere is always super nice and soft and squishy. So that was what came in my Knitcrate this month. They also sent a booklet of patterns, and my extra this month was a plastic ruler. So that was that. And then finally, I ordered some yarns from Norah George. So as you guys know, every month I've been getting the Harry Potter Blanket Club. So this is the Triwizard Tournament. This is the October 2020 colors. And I don't have the paper that shows all the different names. So I'm just gonna show you the skeins. So we have this blue and yellow, and then this light yellow with some green speckles. We have this dark maroony red with dark colors, this bright green with some dark green speckles throughout, and these little puffs of red, and this blue one. That is really, really pretty. I've been loving these Harry Potter colors, so I'm excited to have gotten another one of these. They're so much fun to work through, and I love that she's changed her logo a little for the Harry Potter Blanket Club. You get the little lightning bolt in 9 3/4, so that's the first thing I got from her. And then Norah George, she had posted on her Instagram that she was going to make a litmus cowl with some of her new colors. She was using 2 sets of her mini skeins, and then I saw the tweed and I fell in love and I had to buy it instantly. So I plan to make a cowl out of this with some big stripes, but it is so beautiful. So this is her Autumn Tonals, and it's the Tweed mini skein set. So it's 85% superwash merino, 15% Donegal neps, and oh, look at these. If you can't tell, I am into minis this month. So we have this gorgeous purple, and this mustard, and this olivey green, and a vibrant pink, an undyed natural tweedy color, and this orange. Oh my gosh. Look at how beautiful these are. They are so beautiful, and this one just likes to fall over. So I am in love with these minis. And then we have, I got a full undyed skein to alternate the colors with. So I have the mini skeins and then the full skein to alternate with. So I'm going to do, probably also going to do a litmus cowl. I think just the big stripes with this. And I love the tweed. It just adds so much fun texture and color, and I am so excited for all the tweed. It just feels extremely fall-like to me, and I am super here for that. And then finally, I grabbed another one of her autumn colors. This is called Campfire Firetails, and I got the super soft, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and it is fall in a skein. Orange and purple, and it's just beautiful colors throughout. So yes, that is the last thing that I got from Norah George, and that is all the yarn that I got for October 2020. I've got quite a bit. I feel very content. I think I have a lot of fun things that I am ready to get started working with. I have so many things that I want to start, and I am excited to to have all these so that I can just start the projects when I am ready. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love sharing my stash with all of you. If what was your favorite skein? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see more of my videos, make sure you hit subscribe. It helps me out. It makes sure that YouTube knows that you like watching my videos, and it's a free way to help support my channel. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you in a couple weeks, next week, for another podcast episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.